Welcome to Friends of Steele Creek's virtual tour of our catchment. Originally, Steele Creek was a clean creek fed by groundwater, springs and rain, and it was a source of drinking water and food for Wurundjeri. Today, it begins on Melbourne Airport as two drainage lines, Steele Creek North and Steele Creek. They join under the M80 bridge and flow south to its confluence with the Maribyrnong River in West Essendon. The confluence area is still very important to Wurundjeri. Fosk and the Narrap Rangers worked on the Lily Street escarpment for 5 years. The creek meanders through the park, its banks are lined with rocks. It flows through concrete culverts under Buckley Street. On the east bank, its floodplain is used for private playing fields. All the rain falling on our roofs, driveways, footpaths and roads is rushed via a network of underground pipes to the creek. This vast amount of stormwater is fast flowing and erodes the creek's bed and banks. Heavy metals and hydrocarbons washed from roads kill the water bugs, fish and tadpoles. Many areas along the Steele Creek Trail have been revegetated and provide habitat for local wildlife. The old Nidri Quarry is now a housing estate. During heavy rain events, the creek spreads across its floodplain in Spring Gully Reserve. It also gets the Calder's polluted stormwater entering here. From here, the creek flows through concrete culverts under the Calder and then through a long concrete drain the entire length of A.J. Davis Reserve. It then passes through a rusting narrow culvert and under the interstate railway line into Keilor Park. We've approached the confluence and we'll head up the Steele Creek branch. We're passing an older Tullamarine industrial estate. Fosk regularly reports pollution events from this estate to EPA's pollution hotline. We pass by the Botanic Gardens, and from here we'll get a bird's eye view of hectares of roofs and hard surfaces in newer industrial estates surrounding the airport, and all rain falling in that area is again rushed to the creek, laden with heavy metals and hydrocarbons. Unfortunately, our stormwater regulations are not international best practice, and toxicant treatment systems can be installed on roads to reduce this toxic pollution. To accommodate this huge expansion, Steele Creek was relocated from its original path, and a highly polluted retarding basin was drained and its toxic soil sent to landfill. We're now heading to Steele Creek North. During this great expansion at Melbourne Airport, Melbourne Water insisted there be a retarding basin installed to hold 1 million litres of stormwater and that its water quality be tested regularly. But Melbourne Airport refuses to share that testing data with Fosk. Steele Creek North exits that retarding basin via a long concrete drain squashed between backyard fences in Tullamarine. It flows under Sharps Road. Further downstream, Melbourne Water has successfully revegetated the banks of the creek. This area has our only old river red gum and is inaccessible to the community. The M80's toxic stormwater is also fed into Steele Creek North. Today, Steele Creek is highly polluted from its source to the river, and this spoils the community's enjoyment of it. We smell hydrocarbons, we see muddy water, milky water, litter, cigarette butts and plastic. We hear fewer frogs, we see fewer dragonflies, and our native fish can't swim through the culverts. This legacy of poor engineering and pollution can be turned around, and Fosk will continue to advocate until Steele Creek is respected as a living creek. Thank you.